Hey guys, it's From Experience. Today I want to talk about something that I think a lot of guys wonder about but never really get a straight answer on. Why some guys always seem to have options. And I do not mean the guys who are out there chasing everything that moves, sliding into every DM, trying their luck with anyone who will give them attention. I mean the guys who just seem to attract things effortlessly, who are not running after anyone, who are not performing for anyone, who just move through life and people come to them. I want to talk about how that actually happens, because I have lived both sides of it. I am naturally shy. I think that surprises people when I say it out loud, but it is true. Underneath everything, I am an introverted person who has had to figure out how to carry himself in a way that does not reflect that. And the way I figured it out was by deciding to act like the person I wanted to become. Before I felt it, before it was natural, before it was real. I would say things that were bold, outlandish even, things that on the inside absolutely terrified me. But I kept doing it. Because I realized something early on. People respond to how you carry yourself more than almost anything else. More than what you say, more than what you look like, more than what you have going on. Just how you carry yourself. And over time, something shifted. The role I was playing started becoming me. Not overnight, not dramatically, just gradually, the confident version of myself that I had been performing became the version I actually lived in. And that changed everything. Not just with women, with people generally. I started noticing it everywhere. The way people responded to me differently. The benefit of the doubt I was given in situations where I would not have been before. The way rooms felt different when I walked into them. And with women specifically, things became almost effortless. Last year, if you had asked me about my life, I was snapping a million girls, hooking up with someone new every weekend, options everywhere. And I made a decision. I stepped back from all of it. Not because something went wrong, not because I got hurt, just because I realized something that I think most guys never figure out. Your attention and your energy are the most valuable things you have. And I was giving mine away to everyone and anyone without even thinking about it. So I stopped. I have been celibate for almost a year now, and I want to tell you what that has actually done for me. Because it is not what most people would expect. It did not make me feel like I was missing out. It did not make me feel less. It made me feel more powerful than I have ever felt in my life. Because when you restrict your attention, when you stop making yourself available to everyone who comes along, something changes in how you move. You become more deliberate, more present, more selective. And selectivity is one of the most attractive qualities a person can have, because it communicates something without you ever having to say it. It communicates that your time means something, that your presence is not something people can just assume they have access to, that you are not out here chasing. And people feel that, especially women. The difference between a guy who has options and a guy who is constantly chasing them is not looks, it is not money. It is not any one thing you can point to. It is whether or not you have decided that you are someone whose attention actually means something. And then lived accordingly. Now when I see something I want, I go for it. Direct, confident, no hesitation. But I am not out there chasing. I am not performing for anyone. I am not making myself available to anyone who happens to come along. I choose. And that choice, that selectivity, is everything. Because the guys who always seem to have options are not the guys who chase the most. They are the guys who decided their attention was worth something and never looked back. That is all for this one. If any of this resonated with you, drop a comment below. Subscribe for more From Experience. Catch you in the next one.